All right. So for a box and whiskers, all right, you're trying to divide the data up. All right, you're dividing the data up into quarters. All right, so when you divide something into quarters, you do what? Cut it in half, and then you cut it in half again. Does everybody understand that? That's how simple. All right. Now, first and foremost here, we're just going to go down and answer it. What do you think, if someone had to tell me, what do you think the minimum is? How did you know that? It's the lowest number. All right. So everybody's going to write down the minimum is 8. And of course, then I'm going to ask you what? What's the maximum? 39. All right. Now, one of the most important things, KK, you with me still? Is I want someone to tell me how many data points are there. How many data points? How many? Yes, there are 11. All right. Just to make sure you're understanding me, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is everybody good on this? All right. Now, for this part, all right, sometimes I think it's easier in this case to put the numbers in order. All right. We don't necessarily have to, but I think it's important when we're doing a box and whiskers to put them in order. All right. So I'm going to need some help. Smallest number was what? 8. Then what? 9. Then what? 11. Then what? 14. Then what? Then what? Then what? How much? 29. 30. 32. And then what? Did you tell me, did you say 31? Oh, there's 2 32s. Okay. Now I'm going to count just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we didn't put the what in there? 39. All right, there we go. Now that's all of them. Does everybody agree? Okay, so what is the middle number here now, guys? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this right over here so I can see it better. I'm going to blow it up some. All right. So how many numbers were there? 11, right? So how many in the front and how many in the back? 5 and 5, right? So what's the middle number? 6. 6 is the middle number, the 6th number. So now I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what's the median? 23 is the median. So step number 1 is to go down and put a line over 23, just like this. And I like our iPads because it's actually easier to do. All right, put that bar right like that. Now, how many numbers are left on this side right here? 5. So now what we're doing is we're taking the median of those 5 numbers. What's in the middle there? 11. So now we're going to put another one, another mark on 11, just like this. Now you have this data over here. What's the median? 32. So now I'm going to put another mark right here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to connect them like this, guys. Going straight across here like this. Then you're going straight across like this. That creates your box. Now what's the lowest number? 8. So now you put a dot at 8. And what's your highest number? So you put another dot at 39. Bless you. And now you make a whisker. And I have no idea why they call it box and whiskers. I just made that up, whisker. They call it, I don't know why, honestly. Is everybody with me? All right. Now, to me personally, I just don't think that's that bad. All right, that's that difficult. Now you're going to make yourself some notes so you can understand what we just did. All right. So now I'm going to highlight, I'm going to circle this right here. I'm going to shrink it down because I want you to put some things down. Okay. In the beginning, I said we put it in quarters, correct? Quarter percentage-wise. Well, how do I say a quarter as a percent? That would be a fraction. What would it be? 25%. So a quarter is 25%. So what I want you to do is I want everybody to take out and make yourself a note. And I want you to put 25% here, 25% here, 25% here, and 25% here. So 25% of your data is in between 8 and 11. Does everybody agree with that? Also, 25% is between 11 and 23. And 25% of your data is between what? 23 and 32. And then from 32 to 40. Does everybody see what I'm getting at? Yeah. All right, so 25% of the data. All right, Jolie, does that make sense? All right, so that's essentially what they're doing is they're trying to get you to see how or where the majority of your data is located. Where would we say the majority of the data, not the majority, but see how this right here is bigger than this right here. Does everybody see that? All right. So that means the numbers are more spread out and then they're packed closer together. That's what they're trying to show you. All right. Now, this right here, now I'm going to erase this. This right here is called, this first line that we did right here is generally, that's the median. We call that the median. All right, so I want you to put that right underneath that, median. And sometimes, now listen, I don't really care, but sometimes they call this, the first one down here, this is called the lower quartile. And this is also called quartile what? 1. Yes. No, that's just for you. All right, I'm just trying to break it down so you understand it. Okay. Yeah, you're just going to end up drawing the box and whiskers, and then we're going to answer questions. So this median sometimes is called quartile number 2, and this one right up here is called the upper quartile. And then some books call it Q3. Is everybody with me on this? All right. So on this worksheet back up here, they're saying Q1. So what do we say Q1 was? 11, right? Yeah. And what was Q2? 23. And what was Q3? 32. Now, I just don't think that's that hard. Come on, KK. All right, anybody have any issues? Anybody have any issues? All right. Now we're going to try this for question number 2. All right, for question number 2. All right, what is the minimum? Somebody tell me what the minimum is. 42. 42. And what's the maximum?
72.
Is everybody with me on 72? All right. Now, small to large. Everybody write them out, small to large. 42, then what? 44, then what? 46, then what? I'm waiting.
58.
Don't forget 58, then what? 60, then what? Then what?
69.
Then what?
72.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm trying to see something. Okay. Now, so how many numbers are there?
9.
9, right? So if there are 9, everybody should be getting pretty good at telling me what's the middle number. What number are we looking for? The 5th one. I'm looking for the 5th one. All right. So let's highlight the 5th one. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is it? 58. All right. So immediately you just put that on Q2. Does everybody see how they're kind of in order, right? So it's kind of easy to remember. All right. Now I need help. What is the Q1 going to be? How do I find? Is there a middle number on the remaining data? No. So how do I find it?
44 plus 46.
Yay. But you don't have to do that on the calculator because what number's in the middle of 44 and 46? 45. Everybody should know that, right? Is everybody agreeing with me? So Q1 is 45. All right, now here's your other data right over here. What's Q3? 68. Now I'm trying to teach you guys, please don't sit there and not know something. I don't understand it, honestly. I know it's not the most exciting thing in the world. Tell me.
Why did you get 45?
Because we're trying to find the middle of these 4. Do you agree? Right, and the average of 44 and 46 is? What number's right in the middle of 40? Yes, do you see that now? And if you didn't think about that or you weren't sure, you could go 44 plus 46 and then divide it by 2. But I want you to know 45 is obviously in the middle. Do you agree with that? All right, same thing with 68. You see how we got 68 now, right? Okay, so here we go. Let's draw the box and whisker. All right, so we put a line at 45. So let's put a line at 45. And then I put a line at what? 58. And then I put a line at what? 68. Just like this, guys. And now we just draw it straight across. Now mine looks a little too low, so I'm going to pick it up and just slide it up a little bit. Everybody see that? And then what's the maximum?
72.
So we put a dot at 72 and then draw the line. And then we put another dot at what?
42.
42. Now, I just don't think that's that hard, guys. Anybody have any problems with that? Okay. So now, let me give you 5 minutes. I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to give you 5 minutes to do number 3. Okay? Pausing the video, giving you 5 minutes. And I want to see if you can do it. Setting the clock right now for 5 minutes. You got to put the numbers in order, which is so annoying. I'm going to walk around the room and see how you're doing now. Put the numbers in order.
I'm not.
What? It's not easy on that. You should be doing your vulnerability. What is that all? Do you not know how to do this vulnerability?
Oh, I think so.
It's not. Go back to your. Open it up. How do you open it? Like when you go to the classroom, make sure how to do it. Yeah, right there. Now go back. Hit this button. Easy, right? Yeah, I don't think it's that difficult. Yes. Yeah, we're going to talk about it right now. All right, I agree with you. All right, here we go. Let's see. Some of you guys are doing fantastic. So I'm going to hit resume. Okay, now does everybody agree I just put the listed the numbers out, correct? Now Ashley makes a good point. There's 12 numbers, right? So 6 of them are on the right and 6 of them are on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's technically split right here. Do you agree with that, Ashley? So is there technically a middle number? Exactly. No. So to find the median, you take the middle numbers and you average them. But we don't need a calculator to find the middle of 79 and 80. What's in the middle of 79 and 80? Come on, guys, you have to be that smart. In between 79 and 80 is what again? Come on, 79.5. So that number goes right there. Okay? Now the minimum we can go ahead and say is what? And the maximum is 100. All right, now I'm looking at these numbers right here. How many numbers are right there? 6, right? Does everybody agree? Is there a middle number for those? No, so we have to take the two numbers in the middle, which are 68 and 73, add those and divide by 2. And what does it come out to be? 70.5. Wow, I'm proud of you. 70.5. Now, again, you're looking at these guys. Is there really a number in the middle here? No, so we have to take 86 and 94 and average those. What is that? Somebody said 90. 90 is correct. All right, I'm pretty happy. Now, is it possible really for me to do 0.5? Yeah, it is, but it's kind of hard. So do I really care? No. Ashley, did that answer your question now? What do you mean? Well, when you add 86 plus 94, isn't that 180? And then divide by 2. Do you agree with that or not? You can say no, Ashley. Come on, talk to me. You're adding 86 plus 84, right? You with me? Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, 86 and 94. I put 84 by accident. It was 94. Right? And then that's 180. Do you agree? And then divide that by 2, and that's 90. Yes? What's the matter?
So, when you're doing like the left side, finding the median of that, you include the 79?
Yes. Right, because we didn't use that in the other set. You agree with me? So what I'm trying to tell you is this. See if you understand me. And if you didn't, do I really care? Nah. These are just small little things, right? It's annoying. I don't like doing this unit at all, honestly. Right? Because I never really use this information. It's to me called useless information that they put on standardized tests. All right. So again, I don't like it, but what I'm showing you is I divided that into 2 sets of data. You with me? This is 50% of the data, and this is what? 50%. You with me? And now I'm cutting it in half here, and I'm cutting it in half here. So 25% of the data are here, and 25%, and so on and so forth. You understand me now, right? Okay. All right. All right, now let's go ahead and do the box and whiskers stuff. All right, we said 70.5, so I'm going to go to 70.5. And let's see if you got it right. So 70.5, I'm just going to put like right here, correct? Somewhere in the middle. And then 79.5 would be like right here. And then 90 would be right here. Now you make your little box, is what they call it. Make your box down here. Now the minimum is what? So I put a dot down here at 62. And what's the maximum?
100.
So how's that, guys?
Good.
Everybody okay with that? No, we did it 3 times, so you should be pretty good. All right, I think that's easy. Everybody good? All right, now we're going to answer some questions. I want to see how you're doing. If I did a good job with this. The incubation time of a canary, a dove, whatever, a pigeon, a parakeet, raven, chicken, blah, 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 all those birds has been drawn. All right. So it says, write the first quartile from the given plot. So notice I'm going to come over here. Now notice they put it above the number line. I don't like it above the number line because then I can't what? I can't read the numbers very well. So I like to tell kids, put it on the number line. All right. So what I have to do is this represents the first quartile. So I'm going to draw it straight down. And I can see it's in between. Do you agree? So 15, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, like 15 and a half, right? The first quartile is 15.5. Anybody disagreeing? What's the maximum incubation time?
35.
35.
Yeah, I'm thinking like 35. That would be the max. Does everybody agree with that? So that's 35. And I want everybody to put days down. And what's the median?
20 and a half.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, that's what I would put down too. 20.5 days. Everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
All right, let's try number 2. An electronic gadget distributor distributes various brands of mobiles to retailers. The data for the number of smartphone distributed in 9 months are collected. Write the median. What's the median, guys? 40. What is the least number of smartphones distributed?
34.
Now, could this one be 34 and a half?
Yeah.
Could you distribute a half a smartphone?
Oh, no.
No, right? So this couldn't be. All right. So this would be what number?
34.
I like it. 34. And then write the third quartile. Yeah, I don't see. This is why I don't like it right here.
48.
Wow. It looks like it's right in the middle. Do you agree? That's so annoying. Okay. So I'm going to write 48.5. Even though you can't have a half. All right, but that's what the data is telling me. Does everybody agree with that?
Yeah.
48.5. Now I want to see, did I put the, no, I didn't put the answers. All right, so let's do the next one. The data of per capita municipal solid waste in pounds per day is generated in the United States from 1960 to 2005 are collected and a box and whiskers is made. Read the plot, answer the questions. Write the first quartile. All right, so let's figure out what the first quartile is. Anybody tell me what they got for the first quartile?
It's like 3.
3 point what?
3. That's 3.
I like what you said, kiddo. Very good, Jolie. Is that you?
Jojo.
3.3. What did you call her?
What?
What did you say? What, Joe what?
Jolo?
Oh, I thought that was like your TikTok name or something. 3. That's 3.3 what? Pounds. All right, I need some help with the range. Somebody try to tell me what the range is. What do we say the range definition of range was?
The highest number
Minus
minus
one.
the lowest.
Yeah, the highest minus the lowest. So now I got to figure out what the highest is. So here we go.
I got 4.7.
Yes.
Good job. And what's the lowest?
Three.
I think I got 3,
Mm,
right? So now for the range, we're just going to do 4.7, then what?
Minus
minus
Which is
1.
1.7. I like that. All right, now what's the third quartile? Someone tell me. Someone different. What is it?
4.5.
I don't know. I'm going to find out.
Yes.
I'm going to try to draw it in here. What is it? Yeah, I think 4.5 is good. All right, here we go. The weight of a basketball player are noted. What is the median? So what's the average weight or what's the middle weight of?
No, 189.
I'm drawing it down here. That's what I'm thinking. So we're going to say 189 pounds. What is the maximum? Who is the 20 what?
204.
Yep, 204 looks perfect.
And then 18.
Now, wait a minute now. I don't think I've told you what an interquartile range is. So the interquartile range is, listen, I want everybody to write Q3 minus Q1. So this right here, I want everybody to pay attention. This is the interquartile range. All right. The interquartile range is simply quartile 3 minus quartile 1. And what is Q3? Someone tell me.
199.
199 minus what's Q1?
182.
Was it 181 or 182?
181.
Would I care if you put 182? No, because I just think it's not on the number line properly. So if you make your eyes make a mistake and think it's a 1 and a 2, I don't care. You just got to be close. But I think it's 181. Does everybody agree?
Yeah.
And then if I subtract that, the interquartile range would be what? Come on, 18 pounds. All right, that's 18 pounds. All right, is everybody good? All right, so man, you guys have done great today. What time do we get out?
Wait, we have 8 minutes.
Okay. All right, guys, guess what? No, we're not done. I did everything except the last page. And your job is to do what? Do the last page. All right, everybody do the last page. And Ashley, are you all good now? All right. Hey, Avery, you all good? KK, get to work. All right. No, I did not post the solutions. I don't think I did. This okay. But again, try to knock this one out right now. All right, try to knock it out. We got time, and then you have no homework. All right.